Matteo.
Thank you.
And some things to express to us. Like, first of all, I just want you all to know, I could not be prouder of this young man. The things that you have done in your last year, the year before that, and the years that have come since I've known you, you have grown to be a responsible man, a great entertainer, and not only that, your passion to improve the mindset of the youth in every decision that you've made. So my first question is, what are you doing here? Matteo, you're such a good boy.
He loves you though so much.
I love
I
you.
do. I actually really
It's
do.
an
I really-
equal love.
Yeah.
It's an equal love.
I
But
know.
if you only knew him the way I knew him, but I know more about him than you will ever know, and I know more about him than you
So
will
now,
ever know.
now we want to know. Can you guys share what you know about Matteo so that we can know a little bit about
Well,
him?
I knew-
Because we want to know too.
I knew that Matteo was really wanting that dream wedding. What happened?
Wow. Of course, that was our dream to have a nice wedding. But the pandemic happened ito March.
Immediately, right?
The pandemic happened after we had a very, very tight wedding first. It was like, not a secret wedding, but we had a family wedding. And we were supposed to have a friends and family wedding the week after, but the pandemic happened. So we had a honeymoon instead.
Yes, which
Yeah.
is actually the more fun
Lockdown
part.
honeymoon.
But what's it like now being married, waking up with someone? I want to know, like, syempre yung feeling mo the next day, yung official na talaga, this is it. We are together forever.
It is such a beautiful time. I was talking to a friend the other day and I said, today I've realized and I understood what the word blessing is. Obviously before blessing, you're blessed, etc. But today when you wake up, you're blessed. To wake up and see your wife, to wake up to eat with your wife. Alam mo yun, parang when we see a cup, that's our cup. We bought that cup together. It's such a...
Ay, oo
I don't know
nga, no?
Diba?
Actually, yeah. When you think about it, everything now is shared.
Yeah.
It's not anymore yours or mine, it's
Hours.
Once you've gotten married,
and
right?
it's just to see her in the morning, to share experiences, just share the day. It's such a wonderful blessing. Parang you guys don't agree with me.
We agree with you.
I want to agree with you.
You will never find a show where the host will agree with you most.
Yes,
because
yes.
we were once in those shoes, so we know that
and
feeling.
everyone who's felt that way, yes, of course, it's still exciting, it still feels
But
good.
what
Regardless,
Miss
diba?
Pops doesn't know,
Yes.
and I will ask your question another time, another way.
Ano yun?
With all that went through your life, through your relationship, every drama, everything written, unwritten, every secret that was kept, everything that happened before the wedding, when you woke up in the morning, the same question, when you woke up in the morning and you saw Sarah beside you, after all you both went through, how did you feel?
Super thankful, grateful. Talagang blessing. It's such a blessing. The gravity of the word blessing is super heavy now. Parang alam mo yun, you wake up beside the person you wanted to be with for the rest of your lives and of your life. And today, parang you guys have together forever. We have goals, dreams that
So
we want to
it's all
accomplish.
worth it.
Super.
Kung ano man yung mga pinagdaanan.
Super.
Actually, that was one of the first questions. Sila Roel and myself, Louis Ocampo. That's the first question we asked Matteo. Was it all worth it? And the answer was...
Yes.
You can tell, look at their
Yeah, and I
their
believe,
posts.
people always tell me, are you sure? Are you sure to do this, to do that? I say, I am sure. I understand Sarah understands me. And I think what heals everything is time. Time, patience, and humility. That's what
So
heals
true.
anything
That's
and
right.
everything.
And no one was more humbled by everything thrown in his direction than this gentleman right here. So when we found out that it was gonna happen, even just admitting that they were seeing each other, no one was happier for this guy than yours truly, Roel, Louis. We were all there with him during those times, and we were so happy for Sarah because we knew she was going to end up with a quality man, a man who's been through hell just for that girl.
Hindi naman.
And that's the kind of man, I think if I was a girl, that's the kind of man I want to be with. And then I was happy also for Matteo because he's going to meet the love of his life and spend every second with her. And since you've started this, how's it been so far?
Great, Tito March. I think everyone...
No, the real answer. What have you discovered now about Sarah that wasn't so great?
Wow.
Does she
Meron ba? Parang bago pa lang.
the toothpaste?
Ganito na lang.
Does she close
do
it
a
or does she
test.
leave it open? Does
Let's
she
do a
squeeze from the
test.
middle? Does she squeeze from
We're
the
gonna
end?
make it exciting.
The toothpaste.
I like that.
We're
Which
gonna-
one?
No, I squeeze from the middle, and she always tells me squeeze from the end because
that's how
para
it
you can use
starts.
all the toothpaste.
Grounds for divorce.
Yeah.
Make sure
Huwag
you
mo
squeeze from the
takutin.
end, not from
Huwag
the
ka
middle.
makikinig dyan. Alam mo, Matteo, advice ko, he's a good Tito Martin, he's a good friend, but please, pag nag-advise, don't listen to him. Why don't we make this exciting, and then what we'll do is, we'll mention specific moments, okay? Then, kwentuhan mo kami about them. You know, describe what happened, and what's going on in your mind.
We know the wake up now. We
Yes.
know the wake up on
At
the first
that
day of marriage.
time,
As
okay?
Mr. and Mrs. We
Yes.
know the wake up. Okay, now what's the next
Okay,
one?
my first is all the firsts, okay? What happened during your first ride home after your wedding?
Yun. Anong usapan yun?
Ano ba? Hindi. Ako ba, may kiss ba kagad? Holding hands?
First ride.
Yes.
Let's talk about it when the cameras are shut.
Whoa!
No, but the first ride, it was special. Special. It was very special.
Okay, special means tinted glass, or does special mean...
No, not in that way. Not in that sexual way, Tito Marza.
We
I say sexual?
It was
I was talking about toothpaste
no.
earlier.
Kung ako yon,
How did this become sexual?
No, I'm
wait.
just putting
Kung
it.
ako yon, kung ako si Sarah, I would be crying
I'm sure
from
he was the one
happiness,
crying.
joy, whatever.
No.
Wait, hold on.
This is the one
You know,
who was
in
crying,
movies,
I'm
kasi,
sure.
in movies, when you have a wedding, etc., the very cliche way, you go home crying, etc., happy smile, ganon. But in reality, everything it was magic. It wasn't. I'd like to consider it perfect, but there were events that happened that we didn't want to happen. But in the end of the day, it was perfect. It was great. It was something that we can talk to our kids in 10 years and just laugh about it and have a good
It's a
time.
story
Yeah,
to
super
tell,
story.
right? And it's a
super
very
story.
interesting story.
Yeah.
Well, I see the whole family, and I say whole family, both whole families together, laughing at that
Super. You know,
in the future.
like
Maybe
again,
not
the March, I
today.
think every love story has their own unique,
Right.
unique passage, unique
Story
road.
to tell
No, and
also,
it's
yeah.
it's incredible.
Well, the first thing we did during our honeymoon, right before the honeymoon,
What was
guess what we
that?
did?
What?
I went straight to the bathroom. I've been on my feet the whole morning and had not met the
Ang
bathroom
sweet,
yet.
no? Ang romantic. Yeah, ito.
I'm being honest. It was the truth.
Yeah. No, it's a relief also.
How about the breakfast?
First breakfast together.
First breakfast. You woke up.
Nagsubuan ba kayo? Naglulutuan mo ba siya?
This
Ano
is
ba?
these questions are so interesting. No? It's so nice to
Why?
answer, but there's too many cameras to answer these questions.
Bawal pa rin.
We
Hindi pa
just said,
masagot. Ano
I
ba?
said toothpaste earlier, then it became sexual. Now you're talking breakfast, turn off the cameras. What's
but
wrong with
this
you?
is very nice. This is a very nice conversation.
No, because we're
there's
so
much to say.
excited, you know.
No, actually, we had a really nice breakfast, filled with
Okay, never mind the
nice
field with. Okay,
nice
filled with.
breakfast. It was a good breakfast, croissant and coffee
Who
and
cooked?
the hotel. No, it was really nice. Actually, sobrang that morning was different.